Yo, it's been like 2 weeks and I still haven't done the new limbus content, so I'm on that right now. Butter Street. Guess we're just gonna be routinely splitting up the centers. Using Gesellschaft less. You got cyberbullied. Honestly, Dante might just be the fucking clock, and it's being worn by someone. The person we know was created purely from a clock. No prior memories other than like speech capability. I did see a picture of the Blade Master on the subreddit, so I know what he looks like before this starts. That's kind of all I know about what happens here. And of course, the fact that Ishmael has her new ID. Luckily, the Epi story had nothing to do with the story playing out currently. Boast of chivalric elegance. Megaton landing. Benito a million years ago. What? A sweeper? Marcel loves Sunshine so much. It's even on his center icon. Oh, that's actually really funny. It's a lot of photos. Can we check again? Big sigh. Absolute font fangirl. Formal investigation. Huh? I'm actually boy failure, is what he's trying to say. Company owned resource. Yandere. Oh, that's funny. It's not even view bots. It's AI viewers. Fucking AI, man. How do you ruin stream spamming? Why is that message still on the screen? I banned the user. It's still there. Huh. Eh. Oh. Missed the first flash. Do you know what pictures? Was she in the war? I haven't finished Runa. I've gotten a bit further, but it's pretty far from complete, so Distortion Detective has to come after that. Specialized polyseme. Polyseme? A word with multiple meanings, maybe? Tin frame team of service they clo. Service they clo. Handling of N-Corp's internal information. Analysis of N-Corp's internal information. The sorting and arranging of N-Corp's internal information. When I read the third one, I was like, is he just repeating the same thing every time? And I had to go back and check. Everyone agrees that he's an encyclopedia. He does have an expression on him. The eyes are sunken. From an objective point of view, must have been like a specific phrase very related to whatever fucked with Merso. Oh. Oh, okay. He feels an obsession with objectivity and doing the objectively correct thing. He doesn't make decisions on his own because any judgment he makes is subjective without exception. Maybe someone forced him to be as objective as possible for a long time. There's a crazy fan theory I read on the subreddit that Merceau himself is a abnormality or distortion, just fucking pumped full of N-Corp canned experience to make him a regular man. Although getting emotional like this kind of undermines that a tiny bit. Video recordings in violation of N-Corp's taboo. N-Corp has a specific taboo. No, he was right. She's been waiting since the T Corp detective mission. First combat mission. This is kind of the best I can. Ah, shit. This is the best I can do, but these things aren't leveled. Tighties. Poise, I guess. Keaton Tremor. This might be the best just by merit of having ammo. I was hoping to use specifically these not loud sinners to bump up the bonus whatever. Yeah, even Ishmael.
화점에 두지.
벌써요? 메뉴로
부름이라면
출동.
피가 범.
Isn't level 60.
등록을
I've been
밝혀
pumping my daily EXP tickets into her for a bit. Actually, I could have gone and used some, but I want to get the Honglu ID for even more. Event, synergy, whatever. Maybe I actually hit the cap already. I don't know. He's an abusive boyfriend. My dog is sitting right below me. He smells really bad. But he's sleeping. I'm not gonna bother him. What, she's just playing him up because he's a baby who's disagreeable. Oh shit. And corp gloves. They just flashbang us into a fucking nightmare zone. Similitude. Familiarity. When N-Corp employees show up, they get flashbanged. Sent here? What the shit? Onikins. Oh right. Of course we have this limited team for this event. They're all split up. Incapacitate? Fine. Incapacitate. Oh, that was a C. Voice bleed. Explosion wound. Gain 2 bleed, and then more bleed count. And then game blind. Fine. Oh, this guy is different. He's simpler. Oh. This is manually targeted. That's the highest. That one. Probably some pride advantage here. Like sin affinity wise. Just assuming from the bonus units.
불가능은 꿈이죠. 환상체와 뒤틀림 모두 외워야 할 관리법과 내성이 워낙 많잖아요.
가속 펀치!
noticing dude was with us. I saw Urza. Ezra?
저술 시야선 이 정도쯤이야.
Ezra.
이런 악당들은 쉽게 물리칠 수 있다고.
Yeah, they are weak to slash and ride, as I assumed. Some resonance.
포위만 구축.
하나, 둘, 하!
비와 요격 반수가 이어졌다면 정보를 앞돌고 수밖에.
このまま行けば敵を食い止められます。
Full disclosure, I kinda haven't been reading the descriptions for
그렇게 시원하게
for new IDs
보는 맛이 나는
for a considerable amount of time.
처리는 빠르게 하는 덜
마무리!
방법이지.
나를 정말
소리와 호흡을 멈추고
감동적이지 않을 수 없네.
None of the House of Spiders ones I have a meaningful understanding of. No, I don't get a feel for it. Until then. Slash big number with big number.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라네. 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
8권 차단. 자.
Yeah, I got this Ishmael purely from like 2 weeks of
비와 요격.
Mirror Dungeon.
균형 삼수. 상전.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을!
피한.
Don't have the Merceau ego either. No idea why the real Kim is being such a coward bastard though.
항상 인력난에 시달리거든. 너희만 괜찮다면 혹시 우리를 도와서 아니야.
무대 배들.
그건 선택의
Oh,
순간이
I just queued up
필요하니까.
Claim their
내가 정할
bones.
순 없겠네. 아쉽다. 그치?
이 결투.
육천 확실히 훌륭하군. 5번 수감자 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
무대 배들. 반수가 이어졌다면 아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것.
해냈구나. 분명 나라도 있을 거야.
적개체 무력화. 확인 사살.
이번으로 몇 번째 통과죠?
열이
Alright, I had to deal with printer noises for a while. And they'll probably come back soon, but till then, get less than people engravings put onto scientists. I mean, both times the flashbang happened when Urza says pop. Must be coincidence, but
돌아오고 있어요. 뒤틀림에서 다시 사람의 형상으로. 살수의 방식으로는 절대 도달하지 못했을 결과일 테죠. 이젠 좀 알 것 같네요. S사로 떠나기 전까지 제가 현장 추리팀에서 무엇을 배워가면 좋을지.
I don't know. I want to get the Honglu one because he's also a bonus unit. Maybe I should do some math. %, for 80. So 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. So we need one more. Could skip Sinclair and Don. Or one of Sinclair, Don, or Otis. Can be skipped. Actually, yeah, 140. This guy also poised? Nah. Lead. Sinking and burn. You poise? No. Whatever works. I could use House of Spiders Yoshu.
화점에 두지.
실제
피가 법.
These four in.
벌써요? 매뉴얼을 좀 더 꼼꼼히 읽고 자유로
지위를 받는 건 오랜만이네요.
자,
지위를 받는 건
You,
복제팀.
you.
작전 시작이군.
And if it gets to the last two, I just die anyway.
아비들도 거미집
Baseball bat. Bringing up old wounds. Just one shot a bunch of them and left.
숨겨둔 수를 드러낸 모양이구나.
I know you're supposed to run Yoshi with her team kill people, but you don't have to.
그간의 전투
Especially against just jobbers.
적합한 조치였습니다.
Just get the absolute presidents going.
날 이해하는 정말이지. 감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사 영웅기에 이런 시절이 있었지. 어디 보자. 이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?敵は深手を負っています。
그 삶의 마침표를 마무리를 옆에 붙여.
Yikes. 193.
전투 감각 하나만큼은 수감자가 되어도 훌륭하긴 하군. 이제 그 도통 알아들을 수 없는 말투만 고치면 딱 좋겠어. 4번 수감자.
여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시겠네. 발일기
Music
해줄
is
이야기가
swamped.
또 늘었군요.
Look like N-Corp wipes the identities of like everyone they hire. Hitting nail. Bleed and offense down and bind. Identical rank. Skill 2. So if my guys have a photo debuff, if I repeat a skill, it clashes way worse. That doesn't seem that hard to play around. But you know how easy it is for me to get afflicted with photograph. Oh wait, are we already afflicted with photograph?
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
They're fast.
연장 솜씨가 현란하죠. 선물 만들고 도구 연습만 하는 것이요.
This music is by no means bad, but it's not like
악당들을 죽여야지만 정의가
as
존재할 수
incredible
있는
as I've
법인데
become accustomed to,
불쌍하게 느낄 필요는 없지 않아?
you know?
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
방금 멋졌어. 너희들의 사랑의 힘이, 빛의 힘이 저 어둡고 악한 아르카나들을 뒤흔들었어.
이번으로 몇
승리도
번째
시간
통과죠?
문제겠지?
열일
Hmm? Hear them gears turning. Uh-huh. I thought that was gonna go somewhere, like he did that for a reason and it helped. Ishmael's talking about something completely different, and then Heathcliff only like barely pays attention, and he's like, "Yeah, he could knock it back like a whale. Good addition, Ish." They went to go get him and made an accidental ambush. Barstool bragging. Experience-based precognition. Extremely rare cases in which Heathcliff has demonstrated the ability to arrive at coherent conclusions. Is that Dawn trying to grow her character? Sometimes it's best to say nothing. You ever do that? You ever type out like a message or something on Discord? Or like about to join some kind of argument somewhere else? And you just decide, nah. Wouldn't things be better if I just didn't say that thing? I have moments like that. Huh? You can't. I mean, I guess I can't expect him to know how developing photos works. Music is different. It sounds like the background music has like an old-timey film reel sound, like how they used to play movies. It made a chirping sound like the one in the background of this song. Docugrapher. To pour them into canned experience. Boom, understood.
의뢰비랑 보호수당에서 사용한 탄환값을 빼면
Yeah, I need
아, 오늘은
400
제
more
사비로
photo
손해를 메울
whatevers.
필요가 없네요.
Proper dark room. Yeah, flashbang detonation. Fistful of flowers. N-Corp researchers? Bakery. S-Corp thing? Grand Magazine Sisyphe. I drank a canned experience of our test. That's coming up on Thursday. Experience better. That's what the League of Nine is up to for people. The photos are of an obsession so strong that being in the vicinity of a distortion that distorts objects like things like photos doesn't have the strength to override them. Is that what Dante is saying? Huh. I would think the two are related, but... Refuse to let the memories be influenced. That was especially hard to understand. Eh? Oh, that's the bakery picture. Throw them on the floor. They're packaged. Screw Heathcliff having good instincts. What the hell has Dante been on today? I missed that, so I wanted to re-click, then I clicked again. But she looks so scared. It's so weird. I mean, I guess it would be sort of fucky with you if you were to experience something like that in your memories and not actually have it. Experience having owned a mansion. Magic to can. He's upset again. Stimulation through altered memory. What's a ring of pain? Oh, hey, Mad Pat? Is that still? Wait, is that one of my point rewards? Ring of Pain is it's a roguelike game on I played on Epic like 6 or 7 years ago. No, that wasn't on purpose. It's just fucking numerical. Don't get on me for that. No, I know some people who are obsessed with the utterance of those two numbers. They're in sequence and you can't really avoid saying them. Is that? Oh, I think there might be like a Ring of Pain thing attached to my like Twitch profile somewhere, like an add-on or something. I had it enabled forever ago. I guess it's still there, but I haven't touched that game in forever. Anyway. Boons granted by Can. Addicted to experiences, that makes sense. Yeah, I kind of forget that every time as well. And when we get the rerun and there are voices, I don't play the stages again to hear them. I don't really speak, I don't speak Korean. To feel as if you've achieved a dream. Feel like you've accomplished something in life without having to accomplish anything in life. So it is actually incredibly similar to just drug use. But they sell well. This fucking guy. Okay, I'm ready. Solar plexus. A reversal film? Actually developed film that required a dark room once in high school. I think it was a physics class. Draw a picture in the corner of a stack of notes in the exact spot on every page. Oh, why is he freaking out so much? Stop motion? Or not stop motion. Flipbook? What would you call it? Introduction to motion picture. Why is he talking like that's like the fucking Grim Reaper? Constitute footage. Oh. Oh. And we were the ones who who created that, who developed it, and then showed it in public, and then talked about it in public. That sounds great. Really, really good.
착수.
Casual lack of concern. It's like all the crazy things. Lack of intentionality into consideration. Image quality or frame rates within regulation. I see. So images are fine. Cooking images into a canned experience is fine. Chaining together multiple images, not fine. Presumably because what it might do when combined with the experience batter singularity thing, right? That's why it's bad. Maybe they'll tell us. Cooperate. Just telling someone to cooperate. This is probably not allowed. I see. So that thing everybody points out in YouTube videos where different clips are in drastically different lighting because they're outside and making edits. Maybe the violator wants to make like the forbidden footage, but needs to work around the taboo to not die. He's doing it for the thrill. Going in for the kill.
혈액 팩이라도 먹었나? 아, 아니지.
저들이 기세등등하니 잠시 경계하세.
Huh. This is a focused battle. Are these creatures? I don't think so. Who's to say?
죄를 새겨주겠어.
You know how a lot of the music from Canto 8 was clearly... Oh, what? Is the suitcase shot out a nail? Then Canto 9 or 10. Wait. 9 was Ryoshi's, right?
마침표를.
Yeah, 7 Dawn, 8. So Canto 8, Honglu. A lot of the music in his battles and surrounding fighting themes or background themes were Chinese, because that's the nationality
사실
of
마법
Honglu.
소녀들은
Oh.
항상 인력난에 시달리거든.
Almost got the photo.
괜찮다면 혹시
And
우리를
Roshu,
도와서-
Japanese. But
아니야.
Merceau's French.
금기
이건 선택의 순간이
I'm not really getting
필요하니까.
French
내가 정할
vibes
순
from
없겠네.
N-Corp.
아쉽다. 그치?
Well, the N-Corp rank and file battle theme. You remember like the first theme of those people who attack Honglu in Hongyuan? Now it was just like the sickest fucking song you ever heard. Or which one was... This isn't quite the sickest song I've ever heard.
뺀다면 서울을 건너
태어날수록
부탁하자.
Maybe I word saladed that into
예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
ununderstandable territory.
마무리.
I also just kind of have preferences.
끔
있잖아. 사실 마법 소녀들은 항상 인력난에 시달리거든. 너희만 괜찮다면.
It's like going from amazing to serviceable.
아니야.
Nice prioritizing, LCE.
선택의 순간이 필요하니까. 내가 정할 순 없겠네. 아쉽다. 그치?
뺀다면 서울을
They're both attacking the stunned guy. I actually learned that you can redirect the attacks of your collaborator
살을
guys that you can't control directly if you steal their target.
아름다운가? 그렇지 않은가?
They'll adjust.
해냈구나. 나도 그랬을 거야.
Yeah.
대전.
If it was the worst Millie song ever created, it would still be amazing. That's just kind of how that band is.
부탁하자.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
Yeah, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I mused upon the theory that Marceau was himself not just like someone who distorted, but is like a creature created. Or not like a created, but like an abnormality or something fed human experience until you got a dude, a normal dude. Although I don't think that theory holds much water now that I've experienced a little bit of this story. Because Marceau's showing his character
죄를
and that it
새겨주겠어.
isn't zero. What was that phrase he latched onto? Yeah, Dante said like, give me like your objective opinion, and Verso like got really irritated. It's like there is no such thing as an objective opinion. As if that's the reason why he never makes decisions for his own, because he feels a need to be objective, but feels he can never be objective while making a decision. There's gonna be some interesting stuff happening here. Canto 10. Alright, these are the last 3 dudes. I was just wondering if I should save higher value skills, but they're all gonna explode.
사활을 건다.
귀와 요격. 누구라 떨굴 수밖에. 귀와 요격. 누구라 떨굴 수밖에. 옳다.
Yield my flesh.
확실히 훌륭하고
Yeah, I never use that skill correctly.
덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간
I'm either fighting guys who lose the clash even if I get the negative coin to lower the clash value.
돌아오고 있어요. 뒤틀림에서 다시 사람의 형상으로. 살수의 방식으로는 절대 도달하지
Or
못했을
they just die
결과일 테죠.
before then.
이젠 좀 알 것 같네요.
How many?
S사로
Okay.
떠나기 전까지
Might have enough.
제가 현장 추리팀에서 무엇을 배워가면 좋을지.
Event currency to pick up the
반드시
Honlu.
팬다. 아비들도 거미집도 지금까지와
너무
Event
약올리신 것
ID.
같은데요. 적의 기세가 확연히 달라졌어요.
That's red. Unfortunate. No absolute resonance here.
조여 목구를 달궈볼까?
Really? I'd rather shard. But isn't like sharding more farming intensive? And you can kind of do both at the same time.
가속 펀치! 헥!
귀와 요격. 탐수. 정민화.
해냈구나! 나라도 그랬을 거야.
Shmuel's gotten so many swordswoman IDs recently.
마이너 아르카나 정도겠지?
Kurokumo,
마이너라도
Kira,
생각보다 강할 수 있으니까 내가 응원해줄게.
this one.
발검.
하나, 둘, 박살!
누구라 떨굴 수밖에.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
I've had a lot less patience for farming Mirror Dungeon diligently recently. I used to do 3 runs on normal for like maximum reward efficiency, and so I could spam them without thinking. Now I just kind of do 1 hard mode run every week. I kind of have most of what I want already.
이 순간이 닿도록 베어내리라.
여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시겠네.
Don't you have a... Wait, are not all
다리에게 해줄
skins
이야기가 또
facadable?
있군요.
I haven't really engaged with this facade system. Because they cost boxes, which I'd rather be using to get new IDs instead of making old IDs look new. But yeah, an ego that buffs Captain-ish. Sounds compelling.
타겟 포착 1시 반.
단수가 이어졌다면
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니.
Every middle facade. L, I only just got every middle ID. After Heathcliff, I was like, oh, I still don't have Don or Sinclair. So that's what I spent my shards on most recently.
마침표를
볼일이 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격.
I did it again. I made yield my flesh. I treated it like a normal skill and not one that you're supposed to lose.
넘어간 적이 많다지.
Ugh, I'm bad at that.
있잖아. 사실 마법 소녀들은 항상 인력난에 시달리거든. 너희만 괜찮다면 혹시 우리를 도와서 아니야. 그건 선택의 순간이 필요하니까 내가 정할 순 없겠네.
발광
아쉽다.
차단.
그치?
아름다운 밤.
Yeah, I also don't know how old your account is. Like, I have a buddy who's been playing since season 1,
선물 만들고
and he
도구
has
연습만 하는 거죠?
everything you can dispense. And just like infinite shards and whatever.
부탁하자.
I started playing during Dawn's Canto.
검수망 모드.
이 순간이 닿아들어 베어내리라.
And I went really hard into mirror dungeon farming for a while. Now I've got basically everything I
예상
want,
범위를 벗어났는데요?
but
적절한 비교 지표가 있는지
not some of the older ones that have upgrades. Like,
유사실한 기록이 있다면 바로 전송해주게.
most of my Blade Lineage IDs are not even leveled.
뺀다면 사활을 건다.
몰아떨고 사포잡이라. 귀와 요격.
I read the photo mechanic of these End Corp dudes, but I don't think it's been relevant yet to combat. If I've been disadvantaged by it, I haven't noticed.
읽고 악한 아르카나들을 뒤흔들었어. 이대로면 승리도 시간 문제겠지?
But even if you get hit by it, if it works the way I think it works, after I read it,
낮도 밤도 지.
doesn't seem that bad. It just means you can't do like skill 1, skill 1, skill 2, skill 2.
와우, 벌써 재료를 저기까지 손질했던
그려낸다.
것이오. 오늘 공장 일찍
You just
닫을
do
수 있을 것 같지요.
any other combination. You're
이번으로
good.
몇 번째 통과죠?
Maybe if they apply it to a boss in a more
확실히
extreme,
관리자의 지위가 동반된다면
Agree.
승률이 상당히 높군.
it'll be troublesome.
돌아오고 있어요.
Hooray.
뒤틀리면서 다시 사람의 형상으로. 살수의 방식으로는 절대 도달하지 못했을 결과일 듯.
제가 분명 말했죠? 뛰어봤자 벼룩이라니까요.
He looks like Liu Kang. Now that I've secured that, buy a bunch of these, maybe some of these. Level that up to almost 60. Change this a little. It gives me points, and that means this adds 40, so I can take away 2 20s. I can play whatever on Otis and whatever on Sinclair. Still get maximum event boost. Should I do this now? Oh, I also have just a shit ton of thread because I keep doing dailies, but the tie 4, you need shards. I've been stingy with those. Fuck it. I'll read this Untie story now. I doubt it's relevant to the current story. Kanto.
죄인이면 죄인답게 이 오랏줄에 묶이시길.
Level-headed resident. Lasso. Oh, I was hoping it'd show me the center there. Yikes. No, I mean, I guess this is pre-Canto 8 Nihilism Honglu. Syndicate person stop them? That seems a bit specific. Maybe there's a mirror that happens in the game. He doesn't know kindness. No Lala Lulus. Hong Lu. What does he even do? Poison bleed. Trust. Takes more pride damage. Interesting. Change my deployment order a little bit. Not really enough nurse fathers to justify having Ryoshu kill all of them. I think I could do the middle team if I wanted. Not Kira though. I'll stick to what I was doing. Slash, pride, some bleed. Otis. They're all. Actually, Jet has a pride slash skill.
화점에 두지.
피가 범람할 수.
벌써요? 매뉴얼을 좀 더 자유로워질 수 없어. 이 거미줄을 끊어내지 않고서는.
부름이라면 기쁘게 나서지요.
자, 의뢰로군.
아,
복제팀의 협조.
작전 시작이군. 당신이
You know, the Flash is like, oh, your average level is 59. Are you sure you can handle this? Should be one higher. Oh, that's what they were doing with the briefcases? Oh, I thought they were shooting out like nails or some shit based on the symbol on the briefcase. Actually, it could be both. What am I thinking of? I was struck by this sense of the strangeness. Huh? Okay, what do you say at the end? But aren't sure if you're supposed to say it. Huh? What he was looking at. He puts on like one emotive face. The one he was wearing when he said that. That's like the only thing we've gotten from him. He doesn't know what he's looking at? Welcome back. Organized taboo violation? Consume canned experience containing mass melee combat. One of them is a... What an important thing to have cut off. Oh shit. This was a trap. By the Fathoms, dude. Oh. That... that... that is the Fathoms, dude. I mean, I guess it's kind of weird that they stapled all these photos on it. And that is kind of what all the S-Corp rank and file we've been fighting have had plastered on them. Yeah, the game's just gonna say what I said every time, isn't it? Comical beam of light. Oh, is he like one of those artsy guys who's like everyone's looking at their phones? What is foolery but witless buffoonery in the absence of fools? Huh? Yeah. Me too, Gregor. Hmm. Illegal, I say. Hmm? Pop happened without Urza saying pop. That line of reasoning has been finished. As illogical as it was from the get-go. I love flashbangs. Oh right, I guess these guys must have, with the exodus of the Blade lineage, they must have lost a ton of people to these guys. To the one who finds comfort settling in lies. Give you what most deserves your gaze. So he's targeting Kim. Is it weird that I thought that looked like Lai Hang for a second? Great Huando of the South Circle. Smile, 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 nose, eyes. Arrow. Military Commissioner Im Gyong Yup. Yup.
얼간이들이 흥겨워하는군.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere with music.
이유를 잡아 쫓아보시죠.
Blade Lineage Man is not on our team yet. Kind of reminds me of the Dynasty, Fallen Dynasty game, more long. What do you do? Can't read your passives. Bear Slitter? Unbreakable once he gets poise, and he gets poise unavoidably. Great. Holy shit, man. Now this is what I was talking about. Insanely good music. We had been getting so much of it that I felt accustomed to it, and I was a little disappointed at acceptable music, and now we're right back to peak. Alright, what was this saying? And min or max convert into unbreakable. It's like magic bullet. The fuck? It's unaffected by that mechanic, okay? Assist defense. And these guys, they seem normal. No, no, they're not quite normal. Certain units and effects transform. Doesn't get staggered. Amazing. Reset back to base. But do they keep looping? Avulsion slash. Right. Yeah, not French at all. That is true. Oh, sick. Ezra's taking care of that one. Yeah, but I guess this is like S-Corp themed music. Sending Sinclair. What can you do there? This is going on to Ongdu. Sucks to be her, I guess. Go. I've been spamming the music of Kanto 9 so much, you would not believe. Just all the boss things are incredible. And I wish we had a longer version of the one that plays when you initially fight Ring Apprentice and Pinky Apprentice. Kick her ass! Matthias's in particular is quite addictive. Oh, sick. Wait, why did that give all my team sanity? Guess I won't complain. Alright, what kind of statuses we got going on here?
이 주변은 귀하에겐 해가 될 수 있으니 물러나시길.
Ish linearly scales attack and defense power based on how many living blade lineage people are around. Very high, very high. Dominating. Okay. I guess can't really afford to attack the guy with less health, or who's staggered.
단수가 이어졌다니.
No, now I just will check the resistances. I mean, I bet they're just weak to pride and slashing. Might as well check. Studio aim is so fucking good, man. I'm so upset none of their stuff's on Spotify. None of their limbus stuff, at least. Though I have been turning against Spotify in recent times. They've been trying to force feed me AI music in every capacity, and it's really frustrating.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중간에 이따가
Okay,
버스에서
what do you got?
해고해야지 않겠는가?
When returning to the field, gain or lose. Bear hunt and tiger hunt. Take less damage from Stratuses. Gain Dugong something. Pokemon. Gain shields. Oh shit, we got lower. Oh my god, that's a lot of words. The Eastern Warstride armors are not so much equipped as they are piloted. Escorts Dujiang Brigandine is one example of such armor, much like Arcor's powered armor suit. The full plate armor used by Knights of the West. The D Brigade greatly augments users' offensive and defensive capabilities. Yet these advantages do not mean they are readily supported for combat personnel. Unique controls. Remains certain that once a rider familiarize themselves, they become a machine of war. And so that's the kind of thing that was something in the Blade lineage then. Sword of the Homeland escorts traditional art. Swordsmanship is also provided in 3 branches, Sound P and EPO. Creatures of colossal stature such as Sangans. Huh. Mismatched memory is... Look at all this shit, man. What? Am I supposed to understand this guy? Inflicts more bleed. Those who persevere in training for lack of talent. Then there are those blessed with talent only to let it rust. Endsplee memory. Gain bind. Blind. Okay. No words on these ones. What about you? Golden Retriever exclusive axe. Nope. You. Lore. Nah. Alright, back to playing the actual game. I guess I'll clash that there. This part of the music is so fucking good. Yep. Right, and I also meant to look at the resistances, of course. Not weak to slash, but yes, weak to pride. Please kill that one. And then you're on flash.
소여목구를 달고 볼까?
You know, I haven't done the railroad either. I need to get on that. And then like Mirror Dungeon past 4-5. I held off on doing that for so long that I completely missed my window to do it during season or during Kanto 8. So I missed out on a bunch of stuff. Those high level Mirror Dungeon things are kind of stressful. Things can get out of control quite easily, and then all your hard work is gone. Although there are strategies. My friend told me, well, he recommended trying the Ryoshu team kill setup Mirror Dungeon. Although it is instantly... You instantly lose the run if you fight Hohenheim or...
예상 범위를 벗어났는데요.
적절한 비교 지표가
the
있는지
ferry.
모르겠군. 유사 실험 기록이 있다면 바로 전송해주게.
Wait, by butterfly do you mean the Arbor Blossom moth? Or the instant lose abnormality, the fairy thing. What do you got? Heal 15 SP to all centers. Oh, that one? I don't think I thought that either. I got a backload of stuff to do here. Cannot be killed and does not take damage other than skills attacking this unit as the main target. Okay. It reaches 1. Remove self. Return them. Moved it. Okay. Is there a reason especially why I'd want to stay in one of these? Maybe these guys stay weaker if you fight them in this version of reality. I don't know. Let's crush that anyway. Use low priority skills.
흉터의 결과요.
I like how N Corp and T Corp are similar, but like distinctly different forms of absolutely fucking terrible. Boop. Does it say new? Just gonna hit everybody. Make everyone hit that with skill 2s or 1s. Maybe we should try setting up an ego. But which one and for what reason? I don't know if I have Thoracalgia on this Ryoshu. Or Faust. Those would be good to have here. Jesus. Yeah, it's just fucking sitting there. Nah, that's Fluid Sac. Not Thoracalgia either. Alright. Bring in the new Weir. Yield my flesh.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
선물을 잔뜩 만들 수 있을 것 같음.
The music switch up?
기쁘고 신나는 날이요.
You know, I can keep the resonance going, but just by... Nah, who cares? Eh. Whatever. I think I had those targeted differently initially, but I don't remember the order. Who went where? Oh. Never really fought people that use bows as weapons, have we? Seems kind of weird.
방금 움찔했수. 저기가 약점
4 damage. 16 bleed though. Potential for higher bleed later.
가속 펀치!
And Irza, or sorry, I keep saying Irza. Ezra really is like a golden retriever,
약점을 잘 노리셨습니다.
endlessly
이제 해결사의 존재법도
energetic,
육참
excellent, yield my flesh, winning the clash.
정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다. 훌륭합니다.
No bones shall be claimed in this stream. I'm too incompetent to do that on purpose.
이 순간이 다가오고 베어내리라. 낮도 밤도 지우고 숨이 닿도록 베어내.
운명의 기운이 공명하는 것
숨
같아.
막히도록 견뎌와
그 공격을 선택한 건
절박하게
좋았던 것
갈망했으니
같네.
헤아릴 수 없이 저주했으니
84.
신인 연구원들도 저분들처럼만 해주시면 좋을 텐데.
Any new readables for me?
외워야 할
Tiger on
백성이 하나
sword honing, arrow, fragile and bind, crit damage up. Nothing too new. Kind of just winning clashes, so I don't really need to engage with any more complicated mechanics. Oh wait, let's do a
먹구를 달고
bone claiming for redemption.
하나, 둘, 박살!
귀와 요격 함수
정리노하!
나라도 그렇게 했을 테지. 이만한
귀와 요격
훌륭하군요.
겨냥 삼수 상전.
That's a lot of bleed. How did he miss 2 coin flips at 45? It's a good thing that didn't matter. You know, Bloodfiend Rodian might be a decent support pick for this
육참
fight, considering the bleed negation. Flame bones. It has happened.
순간이 다가오고 베어내리라.
Incredible missed coin. I don't know, man. Might be complaining a bit too much. 5%'s not 0% by any stretch.
열차 내에 남아 있는 정리 요원은 신속한 상황 종료를 위해 노력해 주십시오.
Hemorrhaging a bit of health here. Just throw a fluid sec.
그려낸 대로
This battle will end in victory.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
You think Leah Hang came from S-Corp?
이 순간이 다가오고
Is there a branch
베어내리라.
of the thumb in S-Corp? Or is it just you just happen to be good with the blade? Set my form a right? Sudden spike in employee casualties. Keywords. I didn't remember that at all. Yeah, maybe not with the way he talked. Escort Blayhang. Talking about let's see. Lived experience. Once driven man. Like true passion. Running away. Sword swinger. Sounds like like a slur. That's reasonable, but I don't wanna. Face the homework. Save the GPA. Excellent. Well said.
악당 퇴치 성공! 오늘도
I
정말
was not
멋진
expecting to hear
활약이었어.
that.
내일도 꼭 불러주기야.
Magical girl
세상이
jump scare.
평화로워지는 건 기쁜 거.
25%, huh? Oh, nice. The final part. The dungeon. What's in the box? Already have Heathcliff and Rodian ready to go for the new IDs. Oh, that's funny. I actually don't have enough modules. Huh? Oh, why does it remember that? Huh.
마침내.
Hideous. Chuga, a thatched root house. Chuga? Huh? Is that a poem? What? Oh. Not I am. Wonder how many English speakers that tripped up. Just looking at the outfits they got on. Hmm. No! Don't give him the hat, or give her the hat. It's where all his power is held. It's like the Thanos with the Infinity Stones. Principled. Backhanded compliment. Yeah, sure, Ishmael. Sassy gotcha digging pun riddled. Was he gonna be a poet or something? Man butchery. I suppose it is, and I throw rocks at rich people. Yeah, that's as morally correct as throwing a Molotov at a data center. Sal Pepeo Agro Industries. agriculture? Huh? When I think of 3 ways you could divide agriculture, I wouldn't think flesh, bone, blood, and bone. Oh, so bone is like infrastructure? They're responsible for technological aspects of both. Technology. They weren't people, rats. First ordinate. Yuri Wara? Is that a voice line that I don't recognize? Uh... Yeah, that was one long cutscene. Or maybe I'm just really shitty at reading properly. Swords. Oh. Didn't expect that. Try to deploy that. Some of the people I won't be using immediately. They get SP for later.
강습 준비 완료.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Is Bamboo Head Kim fighting with us this time? I didn't check.
방금 멋졌어. 너희들의 사랑의 힘이, 빛의 힘이
I don't think so.
저
Oh, was that
어둡고
him?
악한 아르카나들을 뒤흔들었어.
Yeah, it is him.
전술 시야 전.
승리도 시간 문제겠지?
오제트의 눈으로.
He does use claim bones. Deep-rooted regret.
포위망 구축.
Don't use claim your
인정만
bones.
노린다.
나한테 서の作戦とても効果的でした。
검 단단히 포기하지 마시게.
예측한 대로.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅답 탑5가 도움이 되었는가?
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것. 피어나.
And trying to use claim your bones in a non-focused battle.
적절한 비교 지표가 있는지 모르겠다.
결국 뭘 본 것인가?
유사 실험 기록에
소리만 호흡을
전송이 주고
괜찮아? 방금 공간이 뒤흔들리고
What? What the
공격을
hell happened to Merceau?
죄를 새겨주겠어.
아니야. 다시 힘내서 가보자.
Oh, he's bones claiming. Oh, didn't get to see the full animation.
악당 대치 성공! 오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어. 내일도 꼭 불러주기야. 세상이 평화로워지는 건 기쁜 거야. 근데 내일도 지금처럼 조용하려나?
이걸로 작전 성공률을 높일 수 있다면 못할 것도 없지.
変化が見られます 조여목구를 달궈볼까
소리와 호흡을 멈추고
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 단테 적합한 조치였습니다.
귀와 요격, 삼수, 정민화.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가 엄청나게 강한 일격을
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고 오는 것이
무대 배들.
아닙니다. 단테 이런 보수적인 효과를 기대했었죠.
What time is it currently?
흐트러지. 방수가 이어졌고 몰아 떨고 수밖에.
Midnight o'clock.
마무리
We'll do a little
단단히 포기하지 마시길.
house cleaning after this ends.
여간에
For the time being, I shall continue to press win rate.
다리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
The only noteworthy thing that's happened is Kim using claim bones and Merceau somehow losing almost all of his health.
대언니.
Jesus. The thing just critical hit Ryoshu for 0. Did you see that? What the hell?
확실히 훌륭하군 5번 수감자. 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
Wait, what? Ongdu can also claim bones? Can Ishmael claim bones? I didn't actually check.
열차 밖으로 추출하여 청소를 방해하지 않게 하시길 권장드립니다.
She can. I didn't even notice. I mean, I guess I haven't really been using her, but kind of significant. Yeah, throw a snag harpoon at him. Mouse cleaning? No. I meant house cleaning.
본인의 승리일세
I got a dustpan and a broom. And a dog stink to remove. After that's done.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
이번으로 몇 번째 통과죠?
17번째라네. 확실히 관리자의 지위가 동반된다면 승률이 상당히 높군.
Does her bone claiming also involve losing the clash? Because there's another ability that Ishmael has about losing the clash, but it's Otis's. And it does not end well. Damn it. I wanted a relic or ego gift. So Claire's also hurting.
동구쉔크 3과 돈키호테
It's under clashable guard. Ah. And why is there's a description for it on like her skill too? Is that just to like keep with the theme since Blade Lineage Marceau, his claim bones thing is on like his defense skill description instead of his skill 3? And it's just a joke about how unintuitive it was to read the description of Claim Bones, like where you go to look for it. Yeah, wasn't that funny? Something about dissecting frogs, jokes. Understand it better, but won't be funny anymore. The good joke doesn't need to be interpreted. What did you say? Right. Tall step over, or you might trip over the bodies. Is that the joke he was making? Oh man, that's the headless body from the ID's background. Oh yeah, so he was just trying to fucking scare the shit out of everybody involved in this assassination attempt. I think that might have been touched upon in the Uptie story for the Elm or so. Oh, they framed him? Oh, that's before he got branded. Gratitude and vengeance. I see. They probably brought up Lane Stones earlier and I didn't recognize it was that one game. I don't remember what it's called. But I know what it is. Two colors, stones, you make moves. Whatever. You get it. Drag them into the library. Huh? That happened? I haven't gone there yet. I was gonna cut things short and just watch a playthrough of Ruina, but then I felt really sad that I wasn't experiencing it myself. So I went back, downloaded some mods to make the grind go away, and got a little bit further. But it's a little bit low on the priority list to get back to at the moment. I reached
너무
the
약 올리신 것 같은데요. 적의 기세가 확연히 달라졌어요.
stigma. No, I got past, or I'm like around the same level as the stigma office in Ruina. Stigmata? I don't think I did the second round with Philip yet. Although I might have, and I just don't remember.
발걸. 차단.
I wish you could like just turn off the visibility of cards individually in Ruina, because there are some that you would never want to consider again because they've been power corrupt by newer cards. You can kind of do that by filtering by, like, city classification, like
귀와 요격.
urban legend, urban nightmare,
전수가 이어졌다면
but
검로 확보. 이연.
want to see more than we see some of like the lower ones, but not all of them. The ones that are absolutely worthless, I'd not mind getting rid of.
효과적인 청소입니다. 워프 열차 연산 시스템은
Yeah, it's a small gripe.
약 14%의 정리 기여도가 있음을 판단했습니다.
There are a lot of QOL mods people have put on the Steam Workshop, and a lot more mods for
재료
like
손질이 빨라지지 않았어?
Limbus Company
좋은 재료 덕에 신이 난 것 아니겠수?
and Ruina and whatnot.
벤다면 사활을 건너.
I'm not even in the boss stage of this dungeon, am I?
흐트러지게.
I think there's like 1 or 2 more stages.
물의 배들.
흉터의 결과요.
악당 퇴치 성공! 오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어. 내일도 꼭 불러주기야.
Yeah.
세상이
more
평화로워지는
notes.
건 기쁜 거야. 근데 내일도 지금처럼 조용하려나?
Lied to them, of course. We need to win all 3. 1 coin flip. A lot of them. Okay, just this one. Oh, healing?
어긋날
No, I didn't actually read what the event resolved as. I'm too used to clicking past reading events in Mirror Dungeon.
착수.
But I did full heal.
너무 약 올리신 것 같은데요. 적의 기세가 확연히 달라졌어요.
Wait, is this? Oh, it is targeted. I'm kind of just okay with this win rate
벤다면
setup
사활을
anyway,
건너.
so whatever. Kinda fucked up for Kim to be fighting these things. He believes there is students who would want him dead if they were alive again,
해결사의 전투.
and then he has to kill them again.
베어니스.
전투 감각 하나만큼은 수감자가 되어도 훌륭하게
Yeah, Levitain and all the enemy skills.
말투만 고치면
평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
4번 수감자.
People mentioned that the reason why Matthias can't resonate with the weapon is because it's like a burn weapon,
특이성
and all of his skills are envy.
청소 타입 G 확인.
'Cause he's an envious
요원
motherfucker.
여러분의 활력 징후가 높아짐이 확인됩니다.
I read the Uptie story for
발광. 차단.
Matthias Otis, and that was pretty fucked up what she did.
이 결투!
That's a pretty reasonable line of thinking. Bold Thursday.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을!
I think they might have made a mistranslation in Otis' upside story. Because, like, I feel like what the great sister she executed was writing down in the book was a little bit more incriminating than what it seemed to be from the translation that we got. Like, because it gave the middle reason to think that she killed all the, well, that Matthias killed the people he left with. But like, what it said that the great sister was able to write in the book before getting killed didn't even point at Otis. Like, it didn't even say Otis. I don't know. I mean, that's just a thought I had. And eating at me a little. Yeah. Because a great brother went with Matthias, right? And if anyone was going to survive, you would assume it would be the strongest among them. Which wasn't Matthias. Also, it was a cool bit of lore that, I mean, I guess maybe people knew this before, but before the Uptie story, but it's where I heard it first, is that all of the books of vengeance are synced to each other. So whatever anyone writes is able to be seen by anyone else who has one. So if, like, the last words that sister got before getting executed were like Big Sister Otis, and then that's all that was left, like, that's all that was written, that would have been incriminating. I don't know. I mean, maybe it, yeah, maybe it wasn't supposed to be that, like that, and it was just the fact that Matthias returned alone was enough suspicion, but I've talked about it too much. There's a game to be had. I actually didn't read that line. I want it to be a place where I can cut away the corrupt. That doesn't look very legit. Yeah! I was gonna say it was like cloud computing. Oh, she's got a little Ryoshu pet. Alright. Assuming your stuff would be the same here. Is this new? This might be new. Harvest the blood, turns it into endurance. Yikes. Yeah, that's definitely not. This is definitely new, that's what I meant to say. This is the same as before. Wait, does she have a skills I haven't seen? Yep. Might even have, like, bone claiming. Well, this is hyped up to be. Thankfully, I have unlimited SP immediately. Or what are you aiming at? Slot 4? What do I have going there? That one. One neutral. Okay.
마무리.
워프 열차 연산 시스템이 정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다.
함수.
훌륭합니다.
정리노. 원더풀 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
소리와 호흡을 멈추고
그간의 전투
이
경험이
순간이
쓸모가
다
없진 않았군.
되어내리다.
적합한 조치였습니다.
Alright, you got some new stuff now.
역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑 5가 도움이
More
되었는가?
final power. What are they going for? Very end and second slot for some reason. Wait. That's unclashable? Oh right, you're supposed to use... Or are you supposed to use assist defense? Kind of out of the loop, honestly.
조여목구를 달고 볼까? 어? 야! 샤!
That would be cool. I am a big fan of Ring Hong Lu just erecting a monument of viscera on the battlefield. You can do that very consistently when you fight like chained abnormalities for your dailies. Have I even fielded Matthias Otis?
이 순간이 다
Possibly only in like dailies, not like mirror dungeon. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have
敵も調子が悪くなっているみたい
added
です
Thoricalgia egos to this team. Forgot about that I wasn't doing that.
시연합니다.
I suddenly... Okay, now. I was wondering if I dropped frames. I just monitor my stream chat from a tablet, and the tablet lost connection.
이야,
Some big damage.
해냈구나 나라도 그랬을 거야
유혈적 폭력 사태
I'm
발생
surprised I didn't stagger Yusong.
열차 내에 남아 있는
What the
정리
fuck is that?
신속한 상황 종료를 위해 노력해 주십시오.
Targets with the most bleed. How much bleed do I got? What? I can't affect that. It is clashable. There are a lot of bosses recently that just have one speed. Bone claiming. Activate.
그려낸다.
Wait, what? Didn't... Wait.
상정의의 공격이었어.
I thought
이것까지
I didn't redirect that one?
없겠군요. 설마 알고 묻게 하진 않았을 테니. 단순해서 좋군. 9번 수감자.
Fuck.
좋은 성과를 거둬라고.
Uh-oh.
발굴작자라는 걸 준비해두자.
Alright, well... I can't... Oh, man. There's no retry. Well, shit. Or what are... Oh, man. What are they... Is she mad that I fucking let a bunch of people die? Power counter. Let me zoom out. What slot is that? Six. Leave that one open. That's very high priority. Go.
선택시.
Giving up does respawn everybody. Now let's see if I can cobble together a victory.
차라리
Might be more exciting.
아무것도 남지 마라
신인 연구원들도 저분들처럼만 해주시면 좋을 텐데.
불가능한 꿈이죠. 환상체와 뒤틀린
Yeah, I must have just like
외워야 할 관리
not queued up a skill because Bangbu had Kim had a line going there, so I thought it was already dealt with. Adding some sinking is not a bad idea though.
조금만 더 힘내라오. 맞아.
Here we go again.
선물 받을 친구들을 떠올리시오.
Who's this targeting now?
보통은 금방이지만
Kim again,
조금은 오래
99.
갈 것이오.
And bleed. At least Roshu's alive. Can I favored? That ain't good. Yeah, there's a lot of bleed there. Yoshi was a shit ton of bleed as well. Gregor. Ego. Favored. That's not what I wanted to do. Struggling. Alright, well, wait, Rodian 4, that's not bad. This one. Still just favored. I don't like that, but what are my options? Magic bullet? Fuck it, magic bullet. Neutral. Only favored. Fuck it, shoot there. Struggling. Undo.
해고 감도 증폭.
Is Angu upset because I had a bunch of fucking Blade Lineage people die? Wonder if she has that built into her kit.
한 점만 노린다.
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한
Oh,
평가를
they're staggered.
추진합니다.
I didn't need to cast all these egos. Oh well.
어떤 사람이라도 맞출 수 있는 마법의 탄원이다.
지키기 위해서
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Ryoshu, is she gonna die to bleed?
숨이 닿도록 베어내고
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
항상 지켜보고 있었지.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
이걸
Nice.
몰랐구나. 그 불리한 상황에서 결국
How
답을
much bleed is on you?
이 시계 소리
어때요?
또한 끊어지겠다.
다시 보니 관리자의 지휘 철학이 보이지 않아요?
Doesn't matter. It won't kill. What gamma do you have? 2 or 3? True enough. Yep. Damage damage rate. I still gotta switch those manually, or else Heathcliff will just run out of ammo.
낮도 밤도 지 숨이 닿도록 베어내. 이 순간이 닿도록 베어내리라. 원망도 연.
Nice. Alright, I guess Blade Lineage is a syndicate technically, right? Not your normal one, but still one. Wields not itself. Talking to the camera dude. Or is he talking to himself? What? In mirth, I doff that shroud to moon adore. The head is his ego. The treasonous wretch. That's so funny. The head is the ego. Don't let her get the hat. I was saying that like how we say like umbrellas equal rupture. Bamboo hat equal toys.
악당 퇴치 성공!
Wearable ego. The second one. Oh, that's interesting. So it really was just like a dungeon of fathoms within a dungeon of fathoms. They weren't like related. They were just matryoshka'd on top of each other. Oh, he's coming to grips with photographs aren't that different than cans. The fathoms of the dungeons. Fathoms is a fun word. Yeah, that Dante's saying what I was thinking. What the hell was that sound effect? They beamed him in. Huh? So this Fathom created distorted M is listing the crimes of the distorted photograph dude as she's fading out of existence. What? As it is happening right now, I can only say yes. Oh, so maybe they weren't, like, Matryoshka and the Fathoms of the photograph guy, they were in it the whole time, and he just manipulated the memories of Kim for his own, like, justification of, yes, canned experiences aren't real enough. So, was it really just a kid? Huh. My imaginary girlfriend will fucking kill you. Jesus. That was a really cool dungeon. Man, whenever you're like, man, this character is cool, I wish, like, Project Moon would give us some more lore about them. They always do. They always do. I remember thinking to myself once, like, man, these sinners sure do go through a lot of their cantos. Like, a lot of it could have been, like, discussed or something beforehand to bridge some misunderstandings early, right? And, like, as I was thinking that, like, the very next bit of story, that's when Dante begins his check-ins with the sinners to see how they're doing and what they think of things. And I'm like, that's smart! They're doing exactly what I thought they should do. The writing team in PM they're impeccable. The distortion killed its own inflection point. You are released. Jesus. Turn the bones in my shoulder into little chips. Yeah. Snapping arms and legs back into place isn't something you can, or dislocated limbs, isn't something you can do half-heartedly. Once somebody, I used to work like supervising the adult softball league, and some guy like dislocated his shoulder, and we weren't gonna do anything about it besides like ice pack and maybe call an ambulance if we needed it, but we had like a literal doctor who was one of the players and he fixed the dislocated shoulder. Like I would trust a doctor to do that. $56. Jesus. Yeah, that's a good point. The team kill comps probably aren't the favorites of Dante. Oh. Probably because he was already on the, not like wanted list, but like a registry of criminals, right? After the incident where he had distorted. Yeah, remember when they casually dropped us a line about like Merceau knowing how distortions go? Like that's not how that would happen. It would be like this. And it wasn't really talked about, but like just the impact of that singular line and like an interval that wasn't even about him was like crazy. Oh, are they gonna try to take Merceau? Formerly one who nails? Maintenance and management at the brand headquarters. I was just talking about, like, oh, wasn't it cool? They gave us a little snippet of Merceau, and then they just drop another bombshell. Like, 2 pages of dialogue after I say that. One who nails. Huh. Oh, he wasn't supposed to come back here. Oh. Damn. Got him on a technicality. part of the flow. Another mention of the sun. No, it's hell of a way to start a Kanto, right? Man, that was kick ass. So I started playing Limbus Company in Kanto 7. So it was since 7 that I've had to wait for the next one to come out. And I was always the most excited for Yoshu, Faust, and Otis, but Merceau was pretty up there. I kind of didn't expect much from Hong Lu's Kanto, but it definitely outperformed that expectation. Cool. Yeah, well, thanks for hanging out. That'll be the end of the stream. Good luck on your mirror dungeon runs and your pulls or whatever.